Welcome, legends. Good to see you there, Tony. Good to see you, Killick, Grognak, and Vadignan. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hey, thanks for following the channel. Man, I'm watching the World of Jiggy stream that Jiggy's doing at the moment. It's so freaking cool. He's done such an amazing job. He's learning about Unreal Engine and blueprints and creating his characters. Looks awesome. Yeah, he should be proud. It's great stuff. I'm really glad I got to catch some of that stream too. Anyway, I'm not fully set up here. I forgot to actually set up my camera and turn it on. So give me a second while I get some stuff set up. But yeah, we got to finish the game. So we're going to keep working on it today. Ready for some game dev? Just going to make myself a hot chockey? Yeah, excellent. I just made myself a hot cup of tea and I brought a Tim Tam along with me too. Alright, I just got to get all my stuff set up. I actually didn't do all my layouts and stuff yet. But we're working on probably mostly writing tonight, which is going to be interesting. Do as much writing as possible, try and finish it up. We'll probably try and do some jokes, but like I'm not even going to try and force it with the jokes. I'm just going to write whatever comes to mind for the things, try and keep them succinct and meaningful statements that come from the player for the most part. Anyway. Excuse me, sorry, I'm like I said, I'm still setting up, trying to get organized. Yeah, I've been having a really good time with the game, making it and working on it, so pretty psyched to do some more tonight. I feel like the end is close, so it's like, you know, I'm putting a bit more effort in now. Well, not effort, I'm putting more energy towards it, like, you know, hours, basically. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't even know if that made sense, what I just said. Alright, getting all this set up. Backstage. That's done. Use this one. Apparently I had another window already open. Whoops. Do that. Go back over here. That. There we go. I believe we're all set up finally. Alrighty. How's everybody going? Hopefully you're doing wonderful today. Hey Timur, good day. Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll jump right on into the document. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I have anonymous follows on the channel. If you want to jump in the chat and say hi, you're welcome to do that. Or if you want to just chill and lurk, very welcome as well. I got myself a nice hot cup of tea in my Star Wars Stormtrooper Imperial Forces mug. And I also have a Tim Tam. Nice chocolate biscuit, which I'll be chewing on soon, I'm sure. How far is the game so far? I saw you online this morning, but I couldn't even say hi as I was rushing to the running competition. Oh, nice! How did the running comp go? Mike joined the dark side. I did kill it, yeah. The game's nearly done, Tony. I'm working on... There's so little to do. Let me just turn down the music. It's a little loud. Get it right down there. I might even turn it down more in a minute. But yeah, looking at what we actually have to do, these two chunks here, the cutscene, intro, and outro, those are the biggest chunks of work left. Everything else is just like, oh, I need sound effects. Oh, I need to write the dialogue. I need to refine some stuff. There's like very little to actually do left in the game. It's just those are the big chunky pieces. Who knows? Maybe I'll just work on them tonight. You never know what might happen. I could change my mind at the drop of a hat. So I wrote day 33 plus, but it's actually still day 20, still day 32. So I'm just going to write 32 part 2, or P2, I guess. And I'll do P1 up here, just so we can break them up a bit. P1. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. B1. Yeah, well, look, we did all this today. We did all this stuff today. I created a whole new animation. Added a cookie shard object and a hole in the wall. I implemented a bunch of dialogue. Just like a little bit of cleanup for the most part with dialogue, actually. I worked on the close-up for the wall with posters stuff to look nicer, added various metal detector handles for the view. That was stuff I actually did offline. I also, yeah, today I went through and added sound effects. The sound effects have elevated the game so much. I'm looking forward to doing more of those, actually. But yeah, I want to really focus on getting some of these dialogue things done. I kind of chickened out on it. Well, I didn't really chicken out. I just got annoyed, and it's kind of a boring thing to do in some ways, so I just chose to do something a little bit more interesting. But we kind of need to get into it and we need to do those things now. So let's jump in and get kickstarting with this. Why I said it that way. Literally got home like 15 minutes ago. I had to go through shop to pick up goodies. Nice, yeah. As I'm supposed to be hosting friends for LAN. Oh, LAN party! Oh man, where's my invite? No. I don't think I could make it, to be honest. But, you know, maybe one day, you never know. LAN party, that's awesome. Hope you have fun with that. 4 hours from now? Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome back, Grognak. You got your nice cup of hot chocolate? In your D&D mug. Nice. You reminded me that I had Tim Tam, so I just had one. Beautiful, excellent. That's the way to go. Did you try Tim Tam slamming it with your hot chocolate? I want to invite all my old LAN party friends over to have a LAN party. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Before you get excited, it's a Mac LAN party, so not as fun as real PC LAN. How is it less fun? Surely you have some awesome games to play. It can't be any less fun. You should have, but no. Yeah, you should try that. We have less games and friends. The way you say it, that makes it so much funnier than it should be. Good luck. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Okay. I'm just so excited to just do this. I'm just really excited to just do this. Look, I load the game up, and like knowing that I have sound effects in play, it just makes it so much cooler. I gotta have an unlock sound effect and a door open sound effect. Those are things that I need to add. Minesweeper for Mac. I thought it was a Windows only thing. Oh, really? Cool. Prepare yourself for hilarity. I think I need to add a few more frames before the hair comes up. Before that piece of hair comes up, so I can delay that boink effect. Oh, it's so good though. It's so good. And picking up stuff now makes like a nice sound each time. Civ 4 is available for Mac. That's a good game. Pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Classic Mac Marathon is now available free on Steam for both PC and Mac. Oh, nice. So this is a new edition. I just did that today as well. Used to just automatically get it. Now it flings out and hits the wall. Obviously, I'm going to have to change the walkable areas, but yeah. I think door opening effect would be good to add. I might just... Do I just do more sound effects? I didn't want to just do sound effects all day, but man, maybe I should just do more sound effects. Maybe. Nope. No. Oh. Maybe. Let's try it. No. Nope. No. No. No, it's too, like, echoey. Oh, that's a good door open. I like the sound of that, actually. That's a good door open sound. All right, maybe we can find some more. No. Royalty-free sounds, yes. These I'm on Freesound and I've got the licensed Creative Commons 0 filter applied, which means that it will only list stuff that are basically public domain. Ooh. It's not bad. The pitch is a little. I might need to edit this one, but that's pretty good. This is door open 11. Do you think there's a pack of door sounds? Let's go straight over here and see what they've got. Not bad. I don't need this one anymore. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one too. We'll get that one. Hey, Raising the Beam, good to see you. Will you download sounds to an era-appropriate sample? No, I could downsample them. I have considered it. I don't think I'll bother. But that is definitely something I considered. In the future, I might intentionally do that. But yeah, it's like a little extra work to do that. Sound the era is more crunchy, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Like, I'm kind of faking it a bit with some of the other stuff, and it's like... Oh, it's an M4A. I don't think we can do an M4A. Hang on, I gotta open Audacity again. I should pin this to the start. All right. Alrighty. M4A. File. Export MP3. Door 1 MP3. Okay. And away we go. I was going to write dialogue, and I've instantly gone and decided I needed to add door sound effects. But that's fine. That's fine. Room assets, sounds, door 1, and door... Where's door 2? Wait, didn't I create door 1 and door 2? Hang on a sec. What? I could have sworn I had a door 1 and a door 2. Maybe door1.wav should be in door 2, and I just accidentally door1'd it. Yeah, cool. That's good. We got 2 different door sounds. It's not like a lot. Maybe I add like 2 more door sounds just for a bit more variety, but that should be enough. And then I guess this is like a per room thing I have to do. It's like I have to find the hotspot for going through the door. Let's see, hotspots. Oh, I hate this thing. And then go into the interact. And then play door sound. Well, I guess I should just say door sound. And then we want to add this into our global scripts. I'll put my music back on so it's not so quiet. Global script. We'll do this same style of thing here. So door sound. Door sound fits nicely. Yeah, it just helps a little bit, right? Oh, Tony, that's nice of you to say. Thank you. He ran 5K this morning. Nice. Congrats. All right, dialogue. let's not allow too many more excuses to creep in. Now, whenever I see you putting in dialogue, Mike, I can totally hear Tony Robinson saying it. Damn, Discworld. I should reach out to Tony Robinson and ask him to voice the game. Even though it's like supposed to be a young child, I'm sure he can do it. I'm actually wondering if I can do it. I don't know if I can actually pull off the voice. I have like a kind of a voice in my head, but I don't think I can replicate it. And so I have to like see if like maybe I would love to have voice acting in one of these games, but I feel like it might not happen with this one, because the time frame that I wanted to deliver it within is rapidly running out. What do I say? Like, hey, it's a nice rope. No, I already said nice bucket. I shouldn't be getting stuck on this. This is like easy. I got writer's block or something. This is a rope. Rope. Ready to. I need a rope pun. Give me a rope pun, somebody. Build bucket. Wire. This rope is just hanging around. Okay. Done. We're being roped into punning. Yep. Welcome, random username. Good to see you. Rope for a dope. I like the it's hanging around. Maybe we can do something like that. I can't believe this was just hanging around. Maybe. Hanging around. I'm glad this was hanging around. This is like if you look at it in your inventory, so it's like this is an opportunity to insert a little bit of humor, but yeah, I don't know. People probably aren't going to see most of this dialogue. A coil of wire spool, wire spool, spool. Don't stay in spool, kids. Spool. A spool and his wire are easily parted. There you go. Blueprint. This is the this is a design for a super powerful lemon battery. Data cable. Hmm. You eyewitness, g'day, g'day. Copper look. I don't know, copper? Like, all I can think is police puns. And I don't know if that's an appropriate thing to joke about. Yeah, Beneath the Steel Sky illusion, yeah. I cop a feel of is butt. I don't know. Yeah, that's like that did cross my mind, but I like, you know, I don't know how family friendly that is. Is Philip one letter L or two? Both forms exist, okay. Yeah, I'm talking about the screwdriver, so I don't know. It's a Phillips head screwdriver, right? So I'm just saying, like, the person named Philip must have had a funny shaped head. Like an allusion to that idea. I don't know. Paint thinner. Paint thinner. Strong solvent to solve all your problems. Well, at least one or two. Drill. 18 volts. And no cord. No. Cookie shard. I can't imagine how these cookies got so strong. Hamster. When you look at the hamster, what happens when you look at hamster? There you go. All right, I need to put the hamster name. Metal detector blueprint. Parents and Phillips screwdrivers. Phillips is a company, yes, but screwdrivers are Phillips with 2 L's, not Phillips with 1 L. Okay. Huh. Named after Henry F. Phillips. Interesting. I wonder what the F's short for. Metal detector. Wow. Still only 1p. Did I double P at some point? There's 2 Ps. One at the start, one at the end. Charged with battery. Of course, it's always it's what I always shout out when screwdriver slips. And oh right, that's what the F's short for. Hey Two Dope, good to see you. Yeah, I get what you mean. Do you like? What do you say about a mop? Where's the switch to make it take off? Oh, the broom, right. What's the most efficient EV car? One that's charged with speeding tickets? Oh my gosh. There you go, we did all the look at dialogue for inventory items. They're all done. Which is good, actually. That's a good thing. I'm turning the music down a little bit. There we go. All the look at inventory item stuff is done. Now we gotta do objects in the rooms, I guess. Might as well start with this one. I think I want to redo, like, a lot in here. Really hate how Twitch keeps turning the stream to 360p even though I have 1000 megabits per second connection and Twitch browser tab is only consuming 2% of the CPU. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a unmonetized channel here. And they're like, well, we'll just default it to like the lowest option available. Just like, you know, save a little bit of bitrate money. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. So I guess like what happens if you look at the door? Nothing, right? So we have to like add look at the door things. It doesn't have to be funny every time. Like, you know, we could just have it say like generically what the room contains. What's the uncle's name? Let's say, my uncle keeps his bio experiments in there. How do you spell bio experiments? I don't even know. It's fine. Tell me if I've spelled mistaked. Made mistakes spelling. Look at the door. It's a door. Yeah. Still developing levels. I mean, levels, no. I'm just adding dialogue to the rest of the game at the moment. We're trying to get as far as we can with the dialogue. If you have a locked door, make one say it's locked, all right, as a vampire reference. Okay, I guess I can do that. Got to read it in the same overly dramatic British tone. Okay. I guess I'll have to go like look at Vampire and listen to the dialogue. Oh, terrible, terrible. That would be the end of the world if we left it like that, wouldn't it? Thanks for letting me know, Eli. Oh, let's see. I feel like interacting with the wall and at all like should just be like disabled until the player has a reason to start looking at it. But we can deal with that as like a thing. So we're just gonna say player dot say So if the cable's connected, all the wall hole is visible, all the X mark is visible. Which technically I could just do X mark or hole visible, but whatever. If any of that's true, player.say I'm glad I found the junction. Starts long diatribe about tabs versus spaces and how 3-column tabs are the only right way. Oh my gosh. This editor does have fancy auto formatting, but when you create a event via the GUI, like you have to do in order to attach an event to a thing, it doesn't indent that first line. You have to manually do it. But yeah. Oh well. It's not the greatest of editors. I think we can all agree on that. So we already have some dialogue set up for this one, but I don't know if it's any good. Man, look at the list of hamster names I came up with. Pico, Paul, Robert, Mayo. Don't know. Where do we get... I let chat suggest names. You guys suggest the weirdest crap sometimes. Mayo? Dick, Alphonse, Richard Alphonse. I guess that's supposed to be Alphonse, but I don't know. Alphone the Strong. Captain Hamster. Hamster Champster Face. Boo the Miniature Giant Space Hamster. Ballast. Plug? Potato. Hamster McHamsterface. Ham the Hamster. Honey Glazed. And Lord British. You guys just come up with this weirdest names. I think Pico's the only actual acceptable name out of all of them. What about Cryo? What about we call the hamster Cryo? It's a double entendre. Sorry, it's Cryo Interactive. Sorry. Cryo Interactive made a whole bunch of point-and-click adventures from back in the day. And the Hamster in Day of the Tentacle the hamster in Day of the Tentacle gets frozen and like cryogenically frozen and sent through time as a frozen hamster, basically. I'm surprised that searching for it hasn't shown it, but yeah, like this is in this icebox or whatever. That's there in both the past and in the future. So that's how the hamster travels through time. So calling the hamster Cryo is a good name, and nobody suggested it, but I've now decided that I'll go with Cryo for now. So I got to go edit hamster name in global variables. There you go. An official naming of Cryo. Honey Glazed sounds good to me. I mean, Honey Glazed Hamster is a funny name. Cryo's nice play on Cryo. Yeah, Cryo Interactive, but also like a reference to Day of the Tentacles Frozen Hamster. So it works in two ways, which is pretty good. All right, let's see. So what happens when you look at this, by the way? What does he say? If the hamster is free, I need to rescue Cryo. They're stuck in the hamster tube. I rescued Cryo from the hamster tube. So like they're not funny, but like they communicate the state of the hamster tube, which is fine. When you interact, though, I think that's actually bugged at the moment because it doesn't differentiate when you interact. Is hamster free? False. Otherwise, I don't need anything else from the tube. The hatch is locked. I unlocked the hatch with the... I can unlock the hatch with the key. Right, so this we need to say, like... I think maybe hamster is free is not getting set to true. I think that wasn't happening, so that's why that was the actual bug. I did write the dialogue variations earlier. So player lose inventory hatch key, say, come here hamster, it's time to make our escape. Player interact hamster, or I hamster, yeah, we get the thing. So what if I, the hamster be named Ding, like the sound a microwave makes, yeah. I most certainly could unlock the hatch with Biolab key, but I don't want to, yeah. With mop? I like it just as mop. Or with bucket filled with water, but I don't want to. You like the icons? Thank you. Yeah, I was really happy with how they turned out. Obviously, also inspired by Day of the Tentacles inventory design. Okay, so what else do I need? Somewhere behind this very wall is the junction I need to connect to the computer. And probably some creepy insects too. So what I could do... I think, like, looking at the computer, like, is gonna be... I think that's gonna be, like, our guide. Our guidebook is the computer. Let me just go ahead and do a little bit of something over here. So let's go to GUIs and Notebook. Notebook should basically fill the screen. Like, I don't think it should be so small as it is right now. So let's make it much bigger. That's pretty fine. Hey Coburn, yeah, I'm back. I wanted to make more progress on the game. So if I make this the notebook and I give it like a nice notebook background and stuff, maybe we can make this work. I need like a close button on it and stuff too. But for now, you just click on it to dismiss it, which I think you should actually click away from it to dismiss it. Like if this is displayed, like it's not like I can interact with stuff in the background. So like I need to like make the logic kind of the opposite of what it is right now. At the moment, you have to click on it, not off it, to dismiss it. But yeah, so like what I want to happen when you go to the computer, to unlock the door, I'll need to connect the computer to the data line. All the wires are in the wall. I'll need a way to detect the right part of the wall to cut open. The circuit breaker is tripped and the computer has no power. Connect computer to the data network. Find a way to detect the wire in the wall. Find a way to power the computer. These are all like valid, I guess. I almost want like a more compact font. But I don't really want to spend the time figuring out how to make fonts. I know B&U did help out with some fonts. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do it right now. Let's see, how do I do this? Like, what if I made this like a little bigger again? Let's see now. What if I change it? Can it be transparent? And does it still work if it's transparent? So yeah, right now it's like not open. I mean, you can't see anything because it's all transparent, but like if I click outside the bounds, nothing happens. And then if I click in the bounds, then it dismisses it. So can I, if it's transparent, can I draw on it? So if I make it fill the whole screen, for example, instead. Apart from Philips Screwdrivers, Philips Electronics, and my friend Philip, there is also Philips University Marburg. Oh, well, there you go. Severos, hello. Good to see you. What's your favorite point-and-click game? Oh, that's hard. The Dig is like right up there. The Dig is a great point-and-click adventure game. I like that a lot. I'm currently playing Discworld, which is tough. It's a bit challenging. I'm not sure if I'd say it's that. I like Day of the Tentacle, which this game is influenced by. You may notice. Oh, somebody followed, and I didn't acknowledge the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Sorry I didn't acknowledge it. I do have anonymous follows on the channel. But yeah, I have the Dig poster up there. You can't see it. Let me, I have a poster up there with the Dig on it. Thank you for another follow. I do have anonymous follows on the channel, so if you want to follow and lurk or join the chat, you're welcome to do it. Yeah, I like the Dig. There's Zach McCracken boxes on the bench here. A bunch of point-and-click adventures along here. And here. That's like more, there's like Star Wars games along that area, but this half of that shelf is like point-and-click adventures. There's a bunch of them up the top there too. They're all like a lot of Sierra point-and-clicks and stuff up there too. Broken Swords up there as well, some other stuff. There's a bunch of them along there. Day of the Tentacle is the one you consider to be the best as a whole package. Monkey Island being my first has a special spot. And of recent ones, Gibbous is probably your favorite. I liked Gibbous. Gibbous was fun. I liked Gibbous. It was a good time. For me, I don't know. I find it hard to pick favorites in general. But like the Dig is like one of my all-time favorites. It means a lot to me as a point-and-click adventure. So I guess... I used to say the Dig all the time, but now that I've played a lot more of them, I don't know, it's harder to choose one. How do I have my boxes organized? They're very loosely organized. Franchise and developer is often like, I kind of group those, but also genre. So like I'll put like, you know, all of the id Software FPSs there, and then there'll also be like the build engine FPSs next to them and stuff like that as well. And then like chronologically as well is like how I do it. So like all of the graphic adventures from Lucas are like on this, not all of them, but a lot of them are on this shelf. And it starts with Labyrinth for the Commodore 64, which is their first graphic adventure. And then it's like Monkey Island. Normally Zach McCracken's up there somewhere too. More Monkey Islands, like whatever else, like Indiana Jones games, those kind of things. I try and group them by franchise as well, actually. So like all the Monkey Island ones are chronologically in order, and then it's all the Indiana Jones ones chronologically in order. Then like Day of the Tentacle, Full Throttle, The Dig. You know, yeah, so it's not purely chronological, but I try and like, yeah, it's a bit of a mix and match. It's the way I like it. But not everything's organized as well. There's a lot of shelves I haven't really organized properly, so. Also, the franchise that surprised me the most was the 2 Yesterday games, Limited Interactions, but such a good story. Oh, interesting. I haven't heard of them, I don't think. Excuse me while I just take a breath and think. Well, that's the wrong book. It's in task management? Oh wait, task management's like something I wrote? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Alright. For some reason I thought it wasn't something I wrote. Okay. Hey there, Bot Jams. Good evening. Excuse me. Exciting news, Nokia 3210 is back. So we need to move like our text rendering into the book area. Also, the book area needs to be a bit taller. Player character could use some conditioner. This guy? Okay, good. Now I need to make some further alterations, I suppose. Alright, I didn't actually want to do this bit, but it was just there for, like, informational purposes. Okay, so when we draw a task... Oh, these are the coordinates. Okay. I kind of wish I could say, like, set and offset, rather than having to go through and add an offset to everything. Maybe there is, like, a DS set origin or something like that. Yeah, there's no, like, setting a margin or an origin point or anything like that. That would be really cool to have, but, you know, it's too advanced for this technology, I guess. So we're going to just basically have our margin. So we're just going to say int mx equals 10 and my is 20. We'll start with that, and we'll just add anything inside of this loop where we're rendering out the actual bits. We'll just do mx plus and my plus. This part here where it's like we'll look into that, but I suspect if I just do this, it should help. And then we have to do all the MYs, so we'll do that now. Okay. How's it already 9:41? I mean, I've only been online for just over an hour, I guess. I shouldn't be surprised. I started later than I normally would start an evening stream, but yeah, that's fine. All right. They look good. This should not be here, I don't think. Or we should start everything a little lower. Maybe move it all 5 pixels down. Would that be enough? I don't know if that would be enough. 3, 4. It'll need to move like 7 pixels down, I think. Yeah, and even then it'd be a bit snug. I'll just hide that while this is being displayed. So yeah, now you can only dismiss it by clicking outside of the margin. And also we should be able to actually add hints too. If I go back to room 1, hotspot for the computer, and computer interact. So I should be able to add hints here. So like connect computer to data network. You'll need a cable. You'll A friend can get it for you. Solve the hamster maze to get the cable. Unlock the door, I'll need to connect computer to data line. Maybe you can sense the junction. You'll need to detect. Find a way to detect data lines. Use the metal detector to detect data frequencies on the wall. Something like that, maybe. We'll see how that looks. I don't know why I'm working on this. I should be working on more dialogue focused stuff, but apparently my brain has prioritized getting the hint system working, so at least we can proof of concept with this thing. So yeah, the text isn't supposed to be wider than a page, and these hint items are supposed to be wherever that is, but yeah, like after the line. We'll see. You'll need a cable. So connect computer data to network. Connect computer to data network. You need a cable. 2, a friend can get it for you. 3, solve the hamster maze to get the cable. That's all the hints for this task. And then it flips back to 0. It should never flip back. Find a way to detect the wire in the wall. Maybe you can sense the junction. Find a way to detect data lines. Use metal detector to detect data frequencies on the wall. Yeah. So that's the hint system. So it gives you a task and it gives you like some hints for the task. Do I have like a complete task? Is that like a thing I have? Let's go to the task management and see what we have here for that kind of stuff. I have add task, get task list, render task, show hint, mark task complete. Okay. What if I try this? I just want to see what it looks like when we mask a task complete. Oh. So I nearly implemented all of this. Like, this is like layout stuff that I have. Mainly it's layout stuff I haven't done apparently. Okay, gets a nice little check mark. So that's cool. What if I run out of space for... I guess I could have pages, right? We could do pages of notes. Lenum on the lemon crate. I mean, it does say lemon, but it's very hard to make it work with the amount of pixels I have to work with. I mean, if you're gonna, like, if you look at it very literally, it looks more like LCHOH, maybe? It does say box of lemons. I don't need any lemons or lemonade. A box of citrus fruit. I gotta decide if I'm gonna voice this character or not, and if I do, how I'll voice it. So it's basically it works, but what if there's like pages and stuff like that? And like the lines are too long. Like the text lines are too long. I guess I can. What can I do? I can change the way we render the tasks so that if it has a hint, it should be plus a lot more. Because what was the width we decided to render the book at? The rendering is now 300 wide, right? So we need to render at 310 minus, well, I guess 309 minus the margin, which is 8-ish, I guess. So 301. Buy more pixels. I literally could have just made that a little easier to work with, couldn't I? But no, I just left it like that. Oh, I made it too far. I need to subtract. Oh, right, because the MX, which is, what did I say it was? 10 or something? Yeah, so this needs to be like 291, I guess. Lighter brown pixel on the N, so it's more distinct from the M, might help. I mean, it's there, but I'll see. Like, further down, you mean? I don't know. Alright, those are situated pretty well. It appears the hotspot's working. I should stop it so they don't loop as well. Show hint, task, index, next hint, index. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I have anonymous follows on the channel, but I really appreciate the follow and support. If you want to hang out and chat, feel free to do that. If you want to lurk away and chill, that's also cool. What if... Okay, that's this part. Hey, New Synth, what kind of game am I making? I'm making a point-and-click adventure game. Themed after, like, 90s sort of graphic adventures. Specifically inspired by Day of the Tentacle, if you've ever seen that game before. This character's modeled after Marty McFly from Back to the Future a little bit. Just his costume, mainly. I'm just working on adding a hint system. So yeah, right now I just want to make it so that this doesn't loop when you click on it a fourth time. It should just always show all 3 hints, basically. It's your favorite point and click? Nice. Well, then you'll probably like this one. At least, like, I'm trying my best, you know, trying to make something fun with some interesting mechanics and stuff like that. I should make a mini game on the computer. Alright. Current hint index. That's all the hints for this task. I feel like I didn't... This doesn't feel finished to me somehow. I'm trying to understand... Okay, so this is current hint index for the task. It renders them all. Next hint index? Where's that coming from? Current hint index equals next hint index. Let's see if that fixes the issue. What language uses the... this is AGS. And ASC is the AGS scripting language. This is my second game with this engine. Okay, so when I do that, what is happening? I is too high. So it needs to be not 3, it needs to be 2. There we go. AGS is the engine, yeah. Normally I would like write my own engines, but for these adventure games I've been working on, I just decided to use this. I actually did a whole, like I've done a whole video on like the process of creating the last game. A whole series of videos, and I've also basically recorded everything for this one too. Well, not everything, but yeah. We established the engine is SCUFM. Yeah. Okay, so that just stays like that. So does that one. So that's good. What can I let's see if I do a only 2 hint one, if that also works. So for this one, I'll just give it 2 hints, and I'll say computer power. Find a way to power the computer. I need a battery. I can make the lemons. Make a battery using these lemons. And then, let's see. Never made a game or an engine. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get started, there's a lot of ways to get started with it. So let's see. I need a battery. I can make a battery using the lemons. That's all the hints for this task. It says it twice now. It should only say it once. Interesting. So that's a little bit bugged. I think it's going through this like twice. So what we should do... Where's next hint index come from? Oh, here. So it's adding one to it. So instead we should just say here. I don't really understand what's going on here. Whoops, didn't mean to press that. Let's just do that. So that will be next hint index equals the current one. And then it shouldn't hit this. I think what was happening is it was the next hint index is getting incremented. And it was adding this after it's already added it here. No script creation utility for Fractal Mind Mike's entertaining designs. I want to make those one day. I'm just too busy with other programming. Yeah, I find myself quite busy too at the moment. Pretty much have no hours free in the day, quite literally. I barely have enough time to sleep. So did the... I gotta do that again. Pay more attention. Small recommendation, if you want to ship a game and not just play around, maybe don't start with your own engine and instead start with an existing one. So many people have game ideas that usually an engine never get to a game. It depends on what the person wants to do. I wouldn't... That's a pretty blanket statement. Making engines is actually really fun. So if that's what you want to do, you should definitely just do that. Okay, this should definitely be saying the second part of the message already. Yeah. Maybe I can figure out why it's doing that. I'm just trying to think of like what the best way to deal with this issue is. I could just ignore it. There's no way to know that you're on the current last task unless you look forward. So you could do like, we could do Yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's done. Curious what classifies an engine, for example, did 16-bit graphics blitter for one of my games in late 90s, but that's alone not enough to be defined as an engine. Well, if you, it's not like the engine typically is not just the rendering engine, although the rendering engine, some people might consider that way. Hey, Castle River Chen, good to see you. But yeah, like usually, typically it comes down to like how you like everything. Like obviously you've got like the main game loop and the rendering loop and input handling and loading content or display, like generating content. It depends because like games get pretty different pretty quickly, but like playing sounds and all those kind of things as well. But like if you bring in a bunch of libraries and you like link them all together and make your own architecture for how the game's going to work, that's your engine basically. Think an engine when you create something and call it an engine and then someone buys it and uses it as an engine. Well, it doesn't have to be bought and used as an engine. Just like if you use it as an engine, then that's it. I wasn't really thinking of selling a game. I just thought it would be fun to try and make an engine. Yeah, that's awesome. You should have fun doing that then. Framework for a game. Yeah, you could say that. All right, that's that done. We could like make it look prettier. And I think it needs a title. I think like, yeah, it should have a title. And like I said, I kind of want to figure out how to make the make it hide the inventory button, which we have a thing for that. So when we say that, we also say I forget what the thing was that we used for it. It's in room load for, I think, computer terminal and wall, I want to say. Maybe it's not in the computer terminal? I thought it was. It's in the hamster maze for sure. There it is. That'll do it. So yeah, the inventory is now hiding, which is what I wanted to see. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as like sort of somewhat done. Well, I haven't actually implemented all the hints, but ensure check items exist for major problem input background. I'll give you. So I still have to do a fair bit of stuff, but I've like fixed the fix issues with looping, hints, Change layout to fit content. I'm sure I did some other stuff, but that's fine. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. So, dialogue. Back to dialogue, god damn it. Oh, dialogue everywhere. What happens if you look at a mop, by the way? Yes!
Whale. What have we here?
Oh my gosh!
Thank you, damn it, Baines. Let's see now. Player dot say. It looks kind of like my history teacher doing a handstand. A headstand. There you go. That's a funny joke. Thank you for that one. Let's see now. This one. Nope. This one.
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
Is that Amy Can? There's some pretty nice effort to avoiding doing the dialogue mic. Yeah, this is like the secret to productivity is to procrastinate by doing something productive. Diablo 1, I love the idea of doing a Diablo 1 style game, new synth. Yeah. So anyway, for building a fortress for 2 days in that game. Which game? Fallout 4. Nice. Very nice. Catnip 3. Was it Tony? Oh, it was Tony. Chevelle look. Yeah, okay, we did the Chevelle look. How many? Do I have 2 buckets here? I think I have 2 buckets, right? It's like... Or not. Maybe I don't. No, because there's no interact on this. So yeah, I must have 2 buckets. If I try and add a task twice, I wonder what happens. What's your problem? Did I not end a input somehow? Oh, I put a full stop at the end instead of a semicolon at the end. All right. It would be pretty cool to drug the cat. It would. It'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool to drug the cat. Can't drug the cat in this game. Can't even drug the hamster in this game. What's the world coming to when you can't drug an animal in a video game? Oh, right, yeah, we can't do that just yet, can we? So do this first. Fill the bucket with water. The pipe isn't leaking fast enough. Doing something to the pipe should get the water flowing. Try connecting a rope to the pipe. That's all the hints for this task. Yeah, no. Hey, that sounds like a cool project, new synth. What's with the gosh darn reverb? Why is there so much reverb? What's the difference between loop 0 and loop 1? Oh, this is going into a bucket. Okay. Always enjoy your watching your dev streams, Mike, even if I don't know much about game dev. Oh, it's always fun to watch and hang out. Sadly, I should probably be heading off to bed. Hey, no worries, Grognak. Rest well. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. All right, let's take these as well. Pop them over here. Oh, damn it. I hate Windows. Oops. Use Audacity too sometimes, yeah. I didn't remember when I followed your other channel. It's because it was a few years ago. Wow, there you go. Mike, you've got to mute before going to the toilet. Oh, man. Whoops.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I hope that's short enough. It's definitely too long. We'll see how it sounds. I could shorten it a little bit, but it's probably fine. Like, it's acceptable. I might want to go through and do like a normalized pass on all of the audio as well, just so that they're all like not too loud, not too quiet. Maybe tune some of them down a little bit that need to be. So good. Water drops are quite loud. The rest is situational, so it can be louder. Yeah. Yeah. I could at least go on and normalize those drops. I feel like the boing probably should happen like on this frame or this frame, not this frame. Try this frame. I kind of wish I could insert a couple more frames here. I mean, I can, but I don't think there's a way to do an insert. I think I just have to kind of like delete them and re-insert, re-add them, sort of thing. Which wouldn't be that bad of a thing to do, honestly. How many frames are we talking? Like a handful. It's like if I delete back to here. I don't know if this is too long of a delay, but we'll see. This tool can't reorder or insert frames. No, it's like I've complained this a lot. It's kind of terrible. This tool is not good. It's like so, like, it's an old engine to start with, right? But just like the quality of life features in this is really minimal for like actually doing stuff. It's a very minimal amount of like useful things. Can AGS do different sound channels? Like you can have sliders for ambient sound, voices, etc. You can do different sound channels, but I don't think there's sliders. You have to like code it, I think. Yeah, that delay's a bit better. And it's funnier. That boing at the end is hilarious. All right. I'm quite happy. I got to stop playing with this, but I am quite happy with it. No. Hmm. Need to find better sounds. I really liked the one that I found with earlier that I used for the bucket. But I need like something funny, equally funny for the lamp. I mean, that's a little bit extreme. That's funny. I kind of like it. Nope.
Ouch.
Oh god, that's horrible. Piano effects. Okay. No. I mean, that's kind of funny. A little bit too heavy, though. Oh, okay. What about if I just search for a cartoon? Clank cartoon. Let's see what this sounds like. No. Cartoon mouse walk? No. Hmm. Three. No. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm wasting time. I should probably stop. That's pretty good. Just she's broing. Yeah. It's an AIFF? Gosh, man. Well, that one would have been good, actually. What? No idea what that's supposed to sound like. Oh, I just used Bonk 2. Bonk 2 is perfect. Let's see how this feels. Hopefully it's good, because I just spent a long time wasting time, so hopefully we're done wasting time. Can't wait for people to play this and tell me what they think. and then finally finish the game off and ship it. It's getting real close. Need a lot of dialogue to add yet, but that was pretty close to timing. It's the little spring at the end that works so well. All right. Yeah, there must be a pretty big lead in on Bonk 2. It's like 3 frames away from the actual impact. All right. We've had some successes this evening. I don't want to pretend like we haven't. Add more sound to bucket, swing. Those help. Those help for sure. What else did I do? Add sounds to pipe, leak. Add sounds to rips. I did the door opening sounds already. What else have we done? We did some dialogue fix, so we add a custom look dialogue for all inventory items. Add look dialogue for all vault room objects. Let's see if we've actually achieved that. I don't think we have, but let's try it. Let's look at everything in the room. Okay. I need to find a way to unlock this door. It's the only way out. Looks kind of like my history teacher doing a headstand. My uncle keeps his bio experiments in there. I need to rescue Cryo. They're stuck in the hamster tube. This is where I train Cryo for cognitive advancements. That's not gonna handle her. That's not gonna handle her. Okay. So we need the books and stuff. I see nothing special about it. So we have nothing special about the pipe. Somewhere behind this very wall is the junction I need to connect to the computer. So I actually wanted to do something about that. So you can only, the wall hotspot is only active after you've attempted to turn the computer on. A box of citrus fruit. That's the key to the hamster hatch at the bottom of the jar. Okay. I dig it. That's the storeroom. So basically I got 2 things here to add hotspot, add looks to. And the pipe as well. And the wall situation, right. There's no way to set it to be disabled? Hmm. Is it like a properties thing? Oh, apparently I didn't have a look at the computer. But I did. Good thing that the pipe leak can't reach the hamster maze, otherwise we'd be listening to Cryomia. Cryomia River? Oh my gosh. Tony, that was good. Alright, Alright, so if I want that to be only enabled when... So like h wall dot enabled equals true, and then what if I just say enabled equals false when we first load the room? Let's try that. So when we come in, we look at the book. This book fell on the shelf in the crash. These books fell on off the shelf in the crash. Okay. I didn't add one to the pipe yet, did I? Whoops. The wall's no longer enabled. This computer can unlock the vault door when the power is on, at least. To unlock the door, I need to connect the computer to the data line. All the wires are in the wall. I'll need a way to detect the right part of the wall to cut open. The circuit breaker is tripped and the computer has no power. Now the wall's active. Somewhere behind this very wall is the junction I need to connect to the computer. And probably some creepy insects too. Okay. Using the drill on the wall should probably say something. Using anything on the wall should probably say something. Alright, Even though it just shows some randomly placed DRD text. What? You talking about the drill? Yeah, I mean, we're not actually going to use the drill on the wall. We'll say like, I don't think I should drill in there until I know where to drill. And then you won't be able to, but, you know. Right, that is the drill noise sound. Yeah. I figured that's what you meant. Use inventory. The hole will be much too small to get through the wall, and it'll take days to make a larger hole. I also like sound of coffee grinder and milk steamer in dots. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun joke. I was hoping that I would hear people narrate it along with it, and then they would get the joke, like, you know, watching other people stream the game. I think a couple of people did, but most people didn't. Dang, I just realized something. Hang on a second. I'm glad I'm doing this because I think I might I might have to circumvent a annoying thing. Oh man, I think I just found a problem. If I don't start with the drill or anything, I think I just found a massive flaw in my design. The drill is the obvious choice to cut a hole in the wall, right? I think I might have to move the drill into another room, but I can't because I need the drill battery to power the metal detector. Oh wait, no. I think I'm okay. Let's just prove it out. Let's just prove it out. I think we're okay. I think I actually did think of this. It's just because I'm tired that I'm not thinking clearly. I don't need to do any changes. It's all good. I'm pretty sure we're fine. So YM2612. Is it 1 or 0? All right. So the wall isn't even visible yet. Let's go like this. Now the wall's there. I have the drill. Try and use the drill. I can't drill through the wall until I find the right spot. And you won't be able to find the right spot until you have the metal detector. And you can't have the metal detector until you have the drill battery. Because if you try and use the metal detector, it has no power. It needs a battery. The metal detector doesn't seem to work. It needs to say it has no power and it needs a battery. So, and then when you use the drill on the cookie jar, it explodes. But you get to keep the battery and you can power the metal detector with it. And now you can use the metal detector on the wall. So it's actually gated perfectly. It's fine. I could hit a water main. Yeah, we could do something like that too. Question, how do you make lemons more bitter? You add zeros. Oh, God. That's true. That's good. That's good. Maybe say something like, I can do water main or something, find the right spot. Seems arbitrary to me. Well, yeah. I need a grinding sound for that, and obviously animation too. So when you use this on the wall, it needs to do the thing, not just when you click on the X. Why did it... Wait, why did it play the sound effect then? I mean, it's fine, I guess, but maybe a more appropriate sound effect should have been played. So yeah, it's totally fine. There was no problem there. Man, I'm so psyched for this game now. Funny if the player actually hit the power line and got zapped. Yeah. So I have that joke in my design, but I'm just not sure if I'm gonna do it. Oh boy, we're having fun now! Thank you, damn it, Beans. Hmm. I feel like I should just modify the startup so that the player has the item required before so I don't have to do this step every time to test it. I don't really like the explosion I drew. I would have liked to spend some more time on that, but I just wanted to get it done quickly. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Hmm. I can't believe it's already 11:30, man. Where's the time go? Time flies when you're having fun? Yeah. Sure does. Let's see. Try a fabric softener for washing your clothes. It's a good idea. Good idea. What am I doing? I think that's good. Let's see. That might do for today. I think I'll pick it up tomorrow. We just keep working on it. I don't know how much time I'm going to have tomorrow. It's Mother's Day in Australia, so I'm going to be doing some Mother's Day stuff. Speaking of, I think I might be too late to... There's one thing I was going to organize. I might have to go out in the morning to organize it. But yeah. Cold Power doesn't seem to get some of the stains out. Might try Omo. Yeah, go for it. Give the Omo a try. Oh, Mo, something's gone wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I want to spend. I could probably sit here all night and work, but I think I should be careful. But yeah, here's that joke about the getting shocked when you use the wrong part of the wall. But I don't know if I can be bothered implementing all of that. If I do, it'll be funny. If I don't, then, you know, whatever. We'll see. I think things are starting to come together. I still have to think about hints for everything. I still have to do dialogue. There's a lot more dialogue to do. There's a lot more dialogue to do still, man. I mean, I'm glad I left it till the end because that means I have to focus on it, but also it's kind of boring. So next time I think I will try and do a balance of like doing good dialogue and doing dialogue revisions regularly maybe. And that way I can force myself to have better dialogue, but not lump it all at the end like I have now. I think that's something that I'm learning, is that this is kind of a boring process, adding dialogue, and so I'm interspersing it with other things because I want it to be less boring for myself, which isn't a problem, I guess, but it has led to me creating more work for myself. Like, I added a lot more, but these are things I probably needed to do anyway, so honestly it's like the game's better for it, so maybe this is actually a good process. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go offline tonight. I don't think I'm going to do any raiding. I think I'm just going to call it a day. Thanks very much, everybody, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Possibly tomorrow. Possibly not. But I should be on tomorrow. It is Mother's Day, so I don't know. We're going to go out for dinner, so stream tomorrow night may or may not happen. Dev stream, hopefully I'll fit something in, but I can't guarantee it. I got family commitments to go do. We are going out for lunch, so there's that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. No promises, okay? All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Thanks very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Look after yourselves. Have fun. Make some cool games. And be nice to each other. See ya.